Welcome to another episode of Door Kickers 2 Taskforce North, where I sound a little bit more animated, and it's largely in part due because I'm back in the comfort of my home. I've been working out and about, and because of that, when I'm out there at work, it's either I am working or I am sleeping, and if I can squeeze time in between, then I'm able to play. But other people are not so keen on hearing noise while they are asleep. So because of that, I have to maintain a little bit of noise discipline, if you will. This video is going to be sponsored, and we're going to get to that in a little bit, but it goes in theme with what we are going to do today, and I for one couldn't be more happy about this. So let's go ahead and play some Door Kickers 2. It's obviously no longer a blind look, but lots of buts today. We are going to be doing something very special. We are indeed going to be using our Marine Raiders. Amateur hour. We're going to skip the briefing. It's actually quite lengthy. But what we're going to go, lots of buts. What we're going to be doing is it's a hostage rescue mission, and obviously we eliminate the bad guys in the process, right? So let's go over the map real quick and start doing some assessments of the terrain. So we are going to be starting out from outside of the structure. We're only doing one structure. There's two doors to gain access inside from external. This one's locked, this one's not so much, but it is guarded by what it seems to be just a very basic, quickly put together machine gun emplacement, judging by these sandbags right there. As you can see, there is some railing there. We still have to hop over, which it's going to be an impediment in our advancement moving forward, going fast. However, going into this, we're faced with a bit of a corridor here, small but constricted, and this is just a recipe for disaster, if I'm going to be honest, as this creates a natural L shape against us in favor of the enemy, right? So big area right here, two long corridors right there, well, one long and one L, just natural L shape right there with sandbag emplacements on opposite sides, just a kill box. Another covered position here. Our hostage that we have to rescue is pretty much at the center of it all. We have to pretty much navigate through here to get to him. We could do some crazy blowing shit up things, but he's going to be in very close proximity of the blast, and we might jeopardize his safety. So we're going to avoid that at all costs. Now, moving on from that, we can see that there's, for some reason, there's a sniper rifle here. There's some machine gun. I don't think it's a machine gun. If anything, it's just two magazines right there. However, right here we have some machine gun, maybe a shotgun, another shotgun here, just long guns for sure, rifles. 1, 2, 3, 4. Remember, seats are for asses, and I count at least 4 asses right here. Okay, keeping that in mind. No other chairs that I can speak of per se. Looks like there's a gun rack here, or just a pallet that's been propped upright. Restroom. Very known for having a few booby traps in the shape of people. So my strategy, I'm going to occupy this area here. I am not going to really go ahead and take advantage of this part too much. That would be our egress point, if anything. But we are going to, we are going to come in through this side. We're going to eliminate any external threats outside on this side of this door. We're going to hop on over. We're going to move in a 4-person team as much as possible, but here it looks like we're gonna be split, maybe not. So there's windows here. We're gonna go ahead and maybe drop a flasher in there and go ahead and eliminate all threats here, or at least maintain security from external into within, well, into this area here, right? The other detachment, probably going to be another 2-man team. It's going to hold in right here and just hold at this here sandbag emplacement for anything that comes in that might be trying to pry and channel the way into this area. Once this area is secure, we are going to ingress right here. We're going to secure this area as well as this area here and open this door. When we open this door, we must be a little bit vigilant because sometimes it triggers a QRF, just a counterattack from the enemy. So we're gonna hold and let the situation develop just for a little bit, not so long, just enough for these guys to hop on over. We'll open this door and have these guys peer into this area, and we'll be able to hop one at a time. Once we're all rendezvoused here, we are going to put a sentry right here in place near the hostage, put in one outside of this room here just to see if anything pops through here. Highly unlikely because this doesn't provide any significant advantage to the enemy to be able to flank us from behind, no pun intended. However, they can still come and congregate around this area and try to lay waste. So we're not going to allow them to do that. We are going to then proceed a little bit here. Once we get this part secure, then we'll rescue the hostage and bring him around and do the formalities. From there, we're gonna keep him in place here, maybe in the restroom, continue move on forward, eliminate this threat that may be, it's a perceived threat, it's not confirmed. This perceived threat as well. By then, this area should have been neutralized and this area should have been neutralized. Once these two little pockets of potential resistance are sorted out, then we're gonna call the hostage and bring him out here, pop smoke, and then just make a mad dash towards it. All right, I need 2 minutes of your time because you guys act like you guys are squirrels on cocaine. This video is sponsored, and it's sponsored by Basque Inc. Now, let me give you a phrase real quick. No greater friend, no worse enemy. All right, I know for a fact that 50% of that phrase is true. As a friend, they've been really awesome. And I'm talking about the Marine Corps, of course. Their birthday's coming up. The Marine Corps birthday, that is coming up. And what better way than to surprise your loved one, your daredevil loved one, your devil dog loved one with some stickers. Particularly some stickers like this: 1833, 2141, Yat Yaz, if you don't know which one they were. Some fanboy art that you want to give your local fanboy, do this one. That's more for me. All right. And if you have some idea that you want to articulate into material form, Jason's your man. He does this cool commissioning service he offers on his webpage. Go ahead and check him out. He'll get you sorted out. And tell him I sent you. He also did this nice design, Dazed and Confused. I'm going to be using this moving forward on the videos as a little icon that I'm going to be using when I do my planning on the assessments of the maps and I'm planning out the ops. So to that end, just a big shout out to Basque Inc. for sponsoring this video, and we look forward to more of their artwork. Go ahead and check them out. Link in the description below. And let's get back to dazing and confusing the shit out of the enemy, huh? Now, these guys, get to know them. Last names Figueroa, Swain, Tenorio, and Harris. Stand up to be recognized. These guys are friends of mine. I know them on a personal basis. I've worked with them. We've discussed tactical strategy. And these guys, to some degree, are the guys who have brought me up in CQB and anything that I know about it, which is very little because my retention it's very limited. I don't know what that means. It's not good, okay? So anything I know, anything I've been able, is because they drilled it as much as they humanly could. That's the one thing I don't like about this, is that the ranking structure is kind of weird. Everyone ends up being a gunny. Everyone's a corporal, and so like there's no rank in the unit, and so it's kind of a weird thing. It's too many chiefs and no Indians. But because of the progression of the game, each individual person ends up coming up in rank, and well, here you have it. They're all gunnies now. So we're gonna get 4 gunnies in on this thing, and yeah. So real quick, because it's a small map, we're going to be using the Mark 18 across the board. They're all going to be suppressed, running aim points, little small micro dot sights. I think sauce balls are going to be it. Yes, sauce balls. Let's go back. Customize Gucci Glocks with some suppressors as well. Some plate carriers. You know what? We are gonna do away with the plate carriers. We're gonna make it a little bit more interesting. We're gonna put in something a little bit more mobile. Yeah, let's do that. Let's get them guys up to par here. It's a daytime mission, so there's no need for nods or any of that nonsense. But check this out. So these guys here, the weapon team here, we have Bravo and Alpha. The weapon team has these really nifty things. At least these two guys right here. These guys, Tenorio has the potential to call in an A10. Ain't that fucking cool? If we don't want that, we can always do smoke, which we are actually in this case. But if not, we could bring in some JDAM as well. That's amazing. I love that. Something a little bit more on this side of theoretically needed is our med. He should be a corpsman, if we're going to be honest with ourselves. He should have been with the Navy, but whatever. Nonetheless, he is the med. And, you know, he's going to patch us up, which is a pretty cool way of doing it. I wonder if you can show it. Nope, it doesn't show it. That sucks. So, oops to that. Whatever. Moving forward, we're going to be bringing in smoke, some frags, some bangers. These bangers are pretty cool, actually, and some demo and slab charges. So Swain is going to be our breacher. Harris is going to be our corpsman or medic. And Tenorio and Figueroa are just going to be running in and gunning it, putting some... Oh, wait. Figueroa doubling as a potential breacher. And Tenorio will be popping smoke. That's what he's come down to. He could do an A10. You know what? Let's do that. Let's fuck those guys up outside with some of this power from above. Yeah, we'll do that. Just to set the things, just to set the tone. Show these guys we mean business. We are going to put Tenorio here at the front.
Roger.
Harris is going to be number 3 in the stack. Figueroa would be number 2, and then Swain will be out here. So let's get on with it. In case you guys haven't noticed, we now have this here thing where we can see the current status of these guys. Okay. And it looks like we're gonna take a shit. No, we're not. There we go. Yeah, it looks like we are. What gives, yo? Let's restart this mission. There we go. He's going to be controlling the back door. Here we go. So, I want to match the speed to everybody. Match, match, match. And everybody's going to be doing it as slow as possible. Everyone's maintaining noise discipline as well. We are going to stack up about right here. Right here. About so. That's about good. And oh man, is it that danger close? Okay, so it's gonna be very danger close. This is what I didn't like about this. So we may have to pop smoke about right here. Please don't alarm people. We don't need that right now. It looks like it's not working out too well. Let's pop smoke here now. I don't know what. Oh shit. Alright, Swain's holding control of the back. I don't know who's shooting what now. Okay. Tenorio, work your magic, buddy. And Figueroa, I'll go ahead and cover him while we're at it. Who the fuck's doing that?
Copy, target ground team. 4-2-1, rolling in.
Alright, so now we have an aircraft on station, and they're going to be able to do their thing. Let's hide back a little bit. Let's give them a little bit of a space. So we got an A10, and it's going to do its thing. We're not going to be able to see it too much, only because...
Guns.
Guns. Oh shit! Tenorio, get back, man. Tuck ass. Alright. Hey, check it out. They blew the shit out of... Wow, we got a wall? We got a door now. We got in. This is a lot better than I thought. So much for moving about with noise discipline. And he still made it. Look at that. Go ahead and join your buddy. He is so dazed. Okay. So, with that in mind, we are going to be flashing this building here. And we're going to go ahead and collapse right here. Let's go in. Come on, dude. That is fucking gnarly, ain't it?
Clear.
Thank you. Let's go here. This door's blown open. He maintains security there. These guys are going to stack up. He's going to follow suit. Let him run. Okay. Alright, Swain. Who's this guy? Cover Figueroa real quick while we take care of this threat here.
Holding.
Perhaps that was... Crack this door open, buddy. Go ahead. Tenorio's got it. Okay. Harris, see, I want to try this real quick. Let's go ahead and get these guys out a little bit. I want to be able to use this. Fudge. Get back in. Here we go, Harris. Load him up. Thank you. Okay, so that's clear. Alright, Harris. This is almost scripted. Sorry, Swain, you had to take one for the team just to show these guys what I'm talking about. Okay, you're gonna babysit him now? Is it Figueroa? No, it's Tenorio. So Tenorio, go ahead and take care of him for now. Swain is injured, so let's heal him. And what? Dude, heal his ass, please. There we go. There you go. Now Swain is back to speed right now. He's up to snuff and we're able to contend with all the crazy shit that may happen now. Let's get Harris and Swain this way. And we're going to eliminate any threats here and this long threat right here. Since we can now. Go ahead and pie. He's still there. So you're just getting blasted all the time, huh? Go ahead and take care of that, Tenorio. Meantime, you guys advance. Okay.
Holding.
Oops. That was not what I wanted to do. Here you go. Swain, I want to keep him around here only because he can actually blow shit up, and we'll be able to go through walls if need be if we have a counterattack. Highly unlikely at this point. It should have already taken place, but we haven't yet liberated him, so that could trigger some stuff, right? So let's continue on with it. These two guys are going to continue pushing forward, doing a little bit of cross coverage there, even though it's kind of a compressed area here. Okay, nothing to be said about that. Oh shit, son. Good job, Tenorio. And while you're at it, if you would be a peach and see what's behind this door here. Okay. You're gonna single man cover it, Harris. Or single man clear it. Okay. So we got this L for the most part sorted out. And again, I'm referring to this L right here. So it's almost done. We're not quite there yet, but we can start thinning out this detachment and making this one a little bit more augmented, and we'll see where we are there as soon as we go through this threshold. Nice. Okay. Let's get on this side. Okay, so let's get Swain back to the fold here.
Holding.
Are you really? Okay, if you say so. Harris is jumping for it, and now we can do this number. Have them cover these two doors. Oh! Look at that! We didn't even rescue the damn hostage. We just killed everybody. Oh. Man, that is pretty cool. So again, you know, things to note. It's a very small map, so we obviously did a lot of overkill and just showing our in a show of force, right? None of this would have taken place. Had you guys just used the Army Rangers, which is fair, right? But I just wanted to show you guys what's in store for the Marines if you decide to go Raider. Better toys, that's all I'm gonna say. That being said, the original plan would still work for any other unit or for this unit if they hadn't used the A10's magic power. So, but things to note is that this place is heavily guarded, and so is this place. These two areas right there are going to be your biggest areas of contestability, and by its natural, because of its terrain, by virtual terrain, this L will be a very contested area as well. Just because you're being funneled to stop here, there's no the speed for advancement is impeded a little bit, and so because of that, it's kind of a cluster F. So to that end, just keep that in mind. Keep your sectors of fire, keep your areas of responsibility kind of in this fashion, and you should be fine. Assuming you come through here. If you go my way and you clear these two areas, by the time you come here, all you have to worry about is this area and kind of this area. Other than that, it's pretty much a breeze. So it was a very quick and easy map. Just wanted to point this one out. Like I said, it's with the Marine Corps in mind, the user experience of using the Marsoc or the Raider team, that you can get a Nexus mod. I'm going to put the link in the description so that you guys can go ahead and download it if you want. Yeah, to that end, I hope you guys are enjoying this game. Enjoy the rest of your day whenever you see this game. And let me ask you one thing. Have you guys breached the YouTube algorithm? Alright, go ahead and breach the YouTube algorithm if you can by liking and subscribing to my channel. It's as cheesy as it sounds, mind you, but you know what? If you like door kickers, there's not too many of us out there. The least we can do is support each other. So I'm going to sign off now. That was a long thank you, but I appreciate you guys, and I appreciate this game and the community that it's been building upon. Y'all have a good one, and I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.
We are proud to claim the title of United States Marine.